Hello everyone. Getting a penalty is one of the biggest nightmare for anyone who loves SEO, right? Yes, it's for me as well. So the thing is that today in this video we'll be going to discuss about what you can do to recover penalty, and I'm going to walk you through a live presentation about if you encounter a penalty then how you can spot that and what are some of the basic tips and strategies that you can use for turning around the campaign quickly. Even though this is like there are 101 ways for resolving a penalty, and this I'm just showing one of the use cases. So let's get started. So this is a detailed penalty recovery report, and I have also laid out all the recommendation and the action plan. So I have done this for one of our client, Love Custom Art. So chapter 1, we did had some direct traffic concerns. So the thing was that during 28 to 29 June, we had seen a massive drop, and then when you opened SEO Roundtable, we found that during this time frame, there was a lot of chatter regarding titles. So we have checked all of the titles and we have spotted few duplicates title, which later we have fixed. Then during the 1st to 6th of the August, we had a medic update, and then we have prepared an additional doc, which I'll be explaining you to the later part of this video. Then as you can see, we have then analyzed the drop between 9 to 12, 4 to 6 September, 7 to 9 September, and so on. So the point here is we have taken the 6 months data into the consideration, all the direct traffic or organic, whatever you want to take. In this case, the direct traffic was the main point of concern, and we have checked all the drops, all the high to known nodes, and then we have tallied that with the SEO Roundtable Google updates as what was the Google update or what was being on the sensor during that particular time, and then we have started our investigation. So starting our investigation now, brewing issues as identified as below. The first issue was that the page had some loading issues as when tested from the mobile friendly test. So when we have further went inside, we found that 17 of the resources could not be loaded due to some of the issues from the robots.txt. So this was something which we have fixed later. Apart from that, after that we have checked the link profile, and then we have found that the link juice, the trust flow was quite lower, and the flow juice was very less. So what I did was like we improved by a lot of citations activity in the off page, and also we have done a lot of work around the brand mentions and all. So then we have opened Ahrefs, and we have found a lot of chatter where a lot of backlinks were being lost. So we felt that this might be due to some of the spamming. So we have disavowed a lot of the bad backlinks, which have resolved the things as well. After that, we have then checked the topical authority or the topical trust flow, which means the relevance of the backlink. So we have found that, as you can see in a screenshot, 6 chatter noticed entire July. So as you can see that some of them doesn't make sense. So we have even lifted up those backlinks to make sure that they are not relevant. And then what we have done is like, and then we have for the medic update, since this was a medical campaign, and so this was all about inducing about more about the author. So we have included the about us from the footer to the navigation folder to induce and infuse more authority into the same. After that, we have fixed a lot of 4xx error. We have done a lot of coverage issues, and then finally the issues were recovered. So as I've seen that the best way to tackle any penalty situation is first understand, like take a time frame, make it large, because if you look for shorter time frame then the data would be incorrect. So look for all the sudden drops, and then check SEO Roundtable, check what was there on the buzz in the internet, like what might have caused that. Do some investigation around every single things, whether it be Screaming Frog, your search console, your page. If you find any smallest thing, do fix that. Wait for some time. You can use Google indexing API for a certain indexing, and then wait for some time. If you see a lift up, this means that your penalty got resolved. Like this means that your penalty was eradicated. Thanks for watching.